Hi, I'm David Penn, Research Analyst with Finovate. Thank you for joining us for our FinovateSpring 25 and 5 Rapid Fire Interview Series. Joining us today is Juan Cruz Garzon of Fligoo. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you very much for having me, David. It's a pleasure.
Excellent. So before we get started with the interview, maybe you could tell us just a little bit about yourself and Fligoo.
Absolutely, yeah. So, I'm the CEO of the company. I'm one of the founders. We started the company about 8 years ago as a B2C company that 4 years in started to become and learn how to be a B2B company. That's where we are today. And what we do is really help very large financial institutions and wealth management firms understand how each of their millions of customers behave, and then based on that, like predict future events, and based on those events, help them pursue different use cases like increasing sales, understanding what products should they put in front of each of their customers, which customers are gonna leave the firm for the different reasons. Basically, we're helping them be smarter and more proactive about those customers using different AI solutions that we have.
Excellent, excellent. And folks are going to get to learn a lot more about the company here at FinovateSpring. In addition to the demo that they'll get to see of your platform, there'll also be the opportunity to talk with you a little bit in the Q&A sessions that we have after the demo. So I want to make sure folks know to stick around and take advantage of those as well. Are you ready to play the game, 25 and 5?
I am, let's go.
All righty, starting from the top. Your favorite meal of the day, breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
Breakfast.
Breakfast, all righty.
Yeah.
What's your favorite season of the year?
I would say spring.
Spring, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Your favorite sport or recreational activity, either playing or participating?
Surf.
Surfing, very cool.
Yeah, surfing all the way. Every time I can, I would be on the waves.
Nice. That makes this an interesting question. What's your favorite vacation spot or getaway?
Oh, interesting. So for vacation, I would say it's the beach, it's surfing and everything else. For a weekend outing, I will go to the woods and the mountain, doing some hikes, staying in a cabin, reading a good book.
Oh, very cool, very cool. Speaking of reading a book, if it's time to relax, are you more likely to read a book or listen to music?
I would read a book. Yeah, I really listen to music like while I work all day. So I would rather read a book.
Interesting. All right, let's talk a little technology. Do you own a smartwatch?
I don't. Do you?
Okay. I don't either, as a matter of fact. What about this? Do you use a robo-advisor for your own investments?
I do, because I want to understand like how far are they in the process of being a good advisor. So I have 2 or 3 of them just to test it out.
Oh, interesting approach. What is your favorite mode of public transportation?
I mean, for pleasure, it's train. Who can deny that? It's train. Yeah, definitely.
Trains are hard to beat. Do you own more in digital assets like Bitcoin or more in physical assets like gold and silver?
Bitcoin and cryptos. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the runaway favorite so far. Without naming names, what does your current bank do right?
They have incredible products. They have, I think, the best in their category. Retail banking or wealth management bank. Which side are you orienting it to?
Whichever bank you consider your bank.
Okay, my bank, I would say, is the retail bank that I have, and it's a great product. Sorry.
Oh, sure. Okay. Now let's look at the flip side.
Yeah.
Without naming names, what is something that your bank needs to do better?
It needs to understand my needs better, because I have to ask for every single product that I have. They have never offered me one of them in the right moment. Probably they did, like way before, way after I already needed the product. Yeah.
Interesting. So who would you say is the most inspirational person in technology to you right now?
I personally really like Jeff Bezos and everything he's doing. Apart from the incredible marketplace like AWS, the stores in the streets, he's very good, and everything he does works very well, produces a lot of results. It's very good. That's the person.
Yeah, very good pick. Good pick. What would you say is the best city for technology startups that nobody knows about?
Oh, I see. Like I am currently in Miami, and I'm seeing a lot of movement here.
Mm-hmm.
Probably you've heard about it, but yeah, people migrating from San Francisco and from New York to Miami.
Nice.
You definitely feel something here. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but definitely there's a lot of how to say, a lot of movement, a lot of heat, a lot of energy here at the moment.
Yeah, very interesting, Miami. Very interesting pick. What would you say is your most unpopular or controversial technology opinion?
Oh, interesting. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know. I would say like crypto, everything
Mm,
crypto, everything crypto for me is something I don't understand it that well. That's why I
uh-huh.
think I don't know. It's a lot of gray areas there. I don't know.
From the crypto
Yeah,
dot dot
yeah,
dot. All right. Well, let me ask you this:
yeah.
What would you be doing for a living if you were not involved with your current company?
Oh, interesting. I always wanted to like see what it's like to be in Patagonia from the inside. Patagonia,
Oh,
the clothing
yeah,
store, the clothing brand.
yeah,
Yeah, I think it's super interesting. Yeah.
yeah. Very interesting pick. Let's talk about the company that you are with. What problem does your company solve, and who does it solve it for?
So yeah, I think that the problem that we solve is that companies that have a lot of customers, so very large customer bases, millions and millions of customers, it's very hard for them to like monitor and understand what's going on exactly with each of these individuals that make up their customer base. So the problem that we help them solve is that one, is to understand like what's going on inside each of these customers' head, so they can be more proactive about them. People might have different needs, they're in different parts of the life cycle, different parts of their life. So we're trying to tell the bank and then automate actions in order to like be addressing these needs constantly every day. It's dynamic, it changes. We want to be there every time for every customer they have.
Excellent.
This
And
is
what would you say
something
is the
that,
most?
yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say that this is something that a couple of years ago was not possible because technology was not there yet. But I think that today, with the technology that's available, and I mean solutions like ours, I think that it shouldn't be okay anymore for very large corporations not to be doing this kind of thing. It's like
Sure. And
it
speaking
should,
of technology, what
yeah.
would you say is the most unique aspect of your technology?
Um, let's see. I think it's very like results oriented. We feel like many companies are out there developing incredible technologies for the sake of developing great technology that moves the edge in sense of innovation,
Hmm.
which is great. But I think that what's more unique about us is that everything is more oriented to generating results and measuring results that you generate for the company that uses our solutions. So the algorithms are built that way, the solution is built that way. Uh, I don't know, the insights piece is generated that way. Everything is to help you understand that everything works behind the result.
Hmm. Hmm. And what would you say is the
Yeah.
most important thing when it comes to building a strong team?
Ooh, I think it's culture and alignment into the most how to say the values piece. I think because you're gonna have up and lows as you develop a growing company. When things are going up, everyone's gonna be friends and everything else. But when things go down, that's when it
Hmm.
gets tense. And to survive those little valleys, you need to have a strong culture, a strong alignment from a more personal level from the people, not just like alignment in terms of skill set, right?
Hmm. Hmm. What would you say would be the most sort of important takeaway, professionally speaking, from last year that you learned from 2020?
Oh, interesting. Let's see. I would say that uh, let's see. Let's go one more time. Are you referring to the business side or personal side?
A business side, yeah, in a professional.
In the professional side, I would say that well, we learned that we could do a lot of things remotely. Like for example, that we didn't knew we could before. In order to implement our solutions, we used to go to the customers like headquarters and spend like 3 months there implementing and everything. And now we found out that we can do that easily online, remotely across seas, like 1/5 the cost that we would usually have. and same level of quality and everything else. So it pushed us to do this, and it worked out very well.
And where would you say you'd like to see your company in, say, 2 to 3 years?
Okay, cool. I think that well, we're in the process of creating a new category in the market, a category that's unique for the kind of solutions that we give. We are trying to create it. We're trying to like coin the term that's going to be used. We want to be the kings of the category, and we want everyone to be thinking, when they think about this concept, yet to be defined, it's still in process. I cannot disclose anything now. But we want people, when they hear that word, we want them to think about Fligoo. And we are starting in the financial services and wealth management firm industry. But we know that our technology is applicable to many others. So in the next, I don't know, 3, 5, 7, 10 years, we're going to start adding additional industries to our stack of customers.
Excellent. Coming in for the home stretch, are you a cat person, a dog person, or neither?
I'm a dog person. Started to like cats like 8 months ago. Yeah.
All righty. Here's one. If you were a famous artist, would you more likely be a novelist, an actor director, or a singer musician?
Oh, interesting. You didn't give me the option. Yeah. I would go for the writer, I think.
Okay. Excellent.
Yeah.
A writer. What is your favorite holiday of the year?
Holiday of the year? Wow. It's Christmas.
It's Christmas. Hard to go wrong.
Yeah. Usually, I mean, I'm from Argentina. I go there every year to spend Christmas, and it's a big party. You go out at night. It's the best night of the year. After like 12, you go out and like party like crazy, and it's the best one of the year. So that's my favorite, definitely.
Excellent. What are you looking forward to most in your personal life this year in 2021?
Oh, I think it's about like I want to grow in a couple of senses as a person. I'm like 32 years old at the moment. I'm gonna be 33 by the end of the year. I think that the company is growing and doing like an interesting leap at the moment, and I need to like grow in a couple of senses in order to be able to like drive or surf that jump and the journey. So I'm looking forward to growing in these like 3 or 4 aspects that I have identified.
Excellent. And last, what would you say is your favorite part of being a part of FinovateSpring this year?
Can you repeat that, sorry?
What do you like about being a part of FinovateSpring this year?
Well, I like it that we're going to be demoing our solution. So I hope, I mean, the product that we built as a partnership with Broadridge, which is an incredible partner, and it's like a very, very powerful product. We launched it like 3 months ago. And it's going to be an opportunity for us to put in front of a lot of people. And I'm looking forward for that because it's already working like a beauty. And the more people we can show this to, the more problems we can solve for them.
Excellent.
So really looking forward for that.
Yeah. And we're looking forward to having you at FinovateSpring. That's our 25 and 5. Thanks for playing along with us today.
Thank you very much.
Yes, and again, folks are going to get the opportunity to learn a lot more about Fligoo at FinovateSpring. Again, both the demo and the Q&A session afterwards. Stick around for that. You can ask questions to him and his team, learn everything you need to know about how to get more insights out of your customers with Fligoo's technology. Thanks again for joining us.